Hey guys, welcome back. Modi 101 here, and we are back in Sky Factory 5. So in betwixt episodes, what did I do? I did some cleanup, and I figured some stuff out. Let's start with the cleanup. So as you can see, this area over here looks a little bit different. What I did take down the whatever the create assembly thing is, the big box thing. One, because I think it looks awful, and two, because I'm not doing much in create right now. I did add these, so basically we have encased fans, we have mechanical belts that are just made with dry kelp, we have all this running, and then now these fans are blowing, and we've got this one we already had. This is the Soul Flame, or whatever, Soul Fire. And then we have a regular fire, we have lava, and we have water, and they all do different things. So I just got to do this. Then it turned. Now the water one, of course, doesn't hurt us because it's water, but the other ones will. So for example, here, this is great for cooking ores and stuff. The other big thing is I moved this around. I added a little bit more jars. Oh, okay. You can probably turn this guy off. I don't think it's working that fast. Oh, this is what I was cooking. Yeah, let's finish this up. I picked it up because the stream ended. All right, so I'm going to throw all of this down, and I hope I don't pick any of it back up. We're just going to let that sit there and do its thing. All right, so this is kind of the same, but, it's going this way. I got these three spread out wide, so that's a little bit better. And, yeah, it's doing pretty good at keeping this stuff up. I made a second one of these. They're just mirror images of each other. We actually already had most everything. I mean, I had to make another block breaker and everything, but we already had the basic spell turret. So now this is going double, and instead of falling into a hopper and going into a chest, which if this fell anywhere other than the hopper, we were kind of out of luck, I made another absorption hopper. If you guys remember, we had one, there was one that was made that we have here that picks up anything this guy grinds up. Absorption hopper just pulls anything that's on the ground within its vicinity. So if we show this, anything within here, which worked out perfect. If it's loose on the ground, it'll pick it up. I like that we have a couple of block distance here, so it's not picking up the wood that's getting thrown on there. So that works out. And now everything just goes in here, and it is just chugging along, doing its thing. Very happy with that. The next thing I did is I went through, this is what we worked on last episode, our airfit or Afrit miner. The Boo apparently is his name. I made Unbreaking 5, and I already had the mending book, and so I kind of changed this up a little bit. Both of these are going in here. That's going in here. This is the basic one, the Fullet one. This is the Gin one. And now we have our deep ore miner. And he's chugging along. And I put two of these in here, so now we can stack over 3,000 stuff. And you can see we're doing pretty good. A lot of different things. All of the mossy stone I used here and over here. Why did that get pushed out? You know what? Hold on. I was trying to make this look prettier and have it be shorter, but I think I'm going to need to add something like this. And even though it won't be as pretty, it'll be safer if I do this. Okay, so now if I throw this stuff in there, it is directly in the line of sight for that. Cool. Okay, so we are chugging along on making stuff. We have so many ways to make ores that we really don't need right now. And I said at the top of the episode that I had figured out something, and it's this fella. If you notice, his twin isn't here. He's on a platform upstate running in a field with other sapling salesmen. So what we were doing wrong is I was just trying to give him oak saplings. And apparently that's not what he needs. And unfortunately, in JEI, they didn't really show this very well. So let's go ahead and we'll just grab like 8. All right, so it doesn't take oak saplings, and you guys may have been saying this in the comments. You technically haven't seen that episode yet. But, well, in your world you have, in my world you haven't. So first thing we have to do is we have to come over here, throw these in there, and this is how we get the oak saplings, but from occultism. Now, if we go to this guy and we put these in here, they're in his hand. Now he'll spit out the stable version of these. And if you guys remember, we were trying to make a lumberjack. So let's figure out where we put our book right here. And we also have a axe for him. So we were trying to make this guy, the lumberjack. So we needed these saplings. Did we put them in here? Let's see. I did not. So you can see there was 2 different kinds of saplings in there. That's of the occultism ones. That's the ones that were given to the guy versus the ones that weren't. Okay. So we need an oak sapling. What was it? Oak, birch, and spruce. So there's a spruce, and then here's a birch. All right, there we go. Yeah, and then we have the axe, and then we'll get the stuff over there. What we're also, I guess, going to need, let's look and see real quick while we're waiting. Let's get a chest, and I want to make, this is where it gets kind of a pain in the butt. Let's see, copper chest. We have to make this, okay. Oh, we can make it out of that. All right, cool. And then let's make then a iron chest. All right, good. And then I think it's gold is next. Not gold. Okay, there we go. And then lastly, we'll go diamond. All right, and then let's just look for fun at stack. Nope. Stack upgrade. All right. We have some, what are these? Iron, right? Tier 2. So we're going to go tier 3. All right, there's that. Okay. And then we're going to go tier 4. All right, and that should be good. Okay, that's just some preparation for once we have this set up. Also, I'm going to want to get a flask. If you guys remember, the flasks are how we moved mobs around. This guy's got an iron golem in it, for example. All right, so we're going to do that. Cool. Now we have that. So let's go see if we can now make this lumberjack. And let's look in the book real quick. It is a follet one, and it's AVR circle. All right, we need to make this. Okay, and then go here and here. That makes that. Good. And it's in here. We already have it set up because we thought we were doing it. Oh, we got to get the right thing. So he should have, and there they are, thrown these around. Like, kind of like a jerk. But there we go. All 8 of them done and done. And these are the correct ones. I hope. Boy, do I hope. All right, there's that. And then we go here and there. Then we're going to give this fella an axe. And now we take our book and... Yay! Summoning the Lumberjack, finally! All right. So I'm thinking... Okay, so I had mentioned last episode that I was going to try and build up the other level. Oh, let's go see if this stuff is done. Wait, where'd it go? Did it despawn? No. No! This thing didn't pick it up, right? Damn, that was quick. I can't believe we weren't gone that long. Oh, this is why I don't like using these things. Anyways, how's this guy going? He's going good. All right, so we're going to get a Lumberjack. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to put him in a containment jar because he's got to interact with the world. So we're going to see our first one of these guys decay. There's no visual for the decay. Just all right. Oh. What is this? Oh, I got a little book for him. Okay. All right. So let's look here. Let's see what it says. If you lose the Book of Calling, you can craft it. Okay. Well, we didn't even get the thing. Summon the Lumberjack requires a stable odor setup. You can obtain. Okay, we know that. Lumberjack will harvest trees in a working area. If you deposit location is set, If a deposit location is set, it will collect the dropped items into a specific chest and replant saplings. All right. And then if you lose the Book of Calling, you can craft new rank clicking in the shows or craft the book. Okay, whatever. Use the Book of Calling to set a work area and deposit location of the Lumberjack. See Book of Calling for more information. The spirit might pause for a few minutes after clearing his work area, even if the trees have regrown since. It's a performance-saving measure and not a bug. It will continue. So, set the work area again to make him continue to work immediately. All right, so let's go here. So, let's head over here. So what we want him to do, what I want him to do, is I just want him to cut down the blazing archwood. Okay? I don't want him to be messing with the avocado trees or the olive trees, or to be honest, even any trees we have over here. So, we'll see how this goes. So first things first, I am going to set down that chest we made, and I think I'm going to set it like right here. And then we're going to put this in here, and we got plenty of room, right? So let's see what the book says about this. The Book Calling allows you to control a summoned spirit and to store it to prevent essence decay or move it more easily. Oh. Only spirits that require precise instructions, such as a work area or drop-off storage, come with a Book of Calling. Okay. Right-click the air to open the configuration screen. Shift right-click a block to apply the action selected in the configuration screen. Okay. Shift right-click a spirit to capture it. Must be the same type. With a book, right-click with a book with a captured spirit to release it. Okay. The summoned spirit supports the use of a Book of Calling. The summoning ritual automatically. Okay. You lose the book. Yeah. Recipes can be found. Okay. Right-click the spirit with a crafted book to assign it. Okay. Got all that. To store the spirit, you do not have a fitting Book of Calling. You can use a soul gem. Soul gems are much more versatile and allow. Okay. So, but I think I can pick him up with the flask, and I'm hoping maybe he doesn't decay in the flask, but I don't know if I need it. If I can pick him up with the book. All right. So let's open this book. Okay. Work. All right. Okay. Let's see how this works. Let's start small. And when I say small, just work. Okay. Set base location. All right, shift. No. Set base. Wait, hold on. What? Set deposit. There we go. All right. So here. Okay. I just kind of want to see what he's going to do. Oh, Jesus, Javier. Okay. All right. As long as he doesn't go anywhere else, this is kind of perfect. Holy baby Jeebus. All right. That's cool. Let's see how this is going. All right. He's working. He's doing the thing. Sweet. Okay. I'm happy about that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set his little book right there. Sweet. All right. I'm going to let him do his thing. I wonder how much, I don't know if he was really prepared for as many trees as I had planted there, but we'll see. All right. Let's go ahead and put this stuff away and do that. Over here, we've had, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've had stone cooking because I want to do smooth stone at the for the next layer. I almost kind of want to, because I don't know if we're going to need to get any bigger. So if you look at our base, you can see it's very colorful. I kind of just wanted to put a smooth stone border around it. We're still going to go up another, couple of stairs. So it's going to be a block higher. It's going to be all the way around. And that's, why did this stop? Okay. And that's why I didn't get it even started, because I needed all that stone. And that was another reason I made this. But now I lost all that stuff. Oh, I'm not happy about that. But we're cooking along. I am very pleased with ourselves. So I'm thinking maybe we might, and it all depends on what I can get done in the next stream. I want to build that next level. And what I want to do, and I might be able to actually do this ahead of time. We'll see. So let's do that. We're going to put that book away. And what I want to get is, and if we come to this book, right? What is this? Yeah. I want to try, and let's see if we can figure out where it is. Automation. I think it's the dragons. Yeah. So dragons are often found following and tending animals around it. They can be found anywhere through somewhat rarely, though somewhat rarely. I can summon them, no problem. Dragons, am I saying that right? That's how I'm going to say it, can be given a home in the world and will produce items from nearby monsters and animals as if they were slain without harming them. Hey, I didn't know you could do mobs, like bad mobs. Whatever. A wild Daigam may be befriended by throwing a Wilden horn near it. You may dye a Daigam cyan, orange, or brown. Okay. So, to make this charm, that's how we do it. A Daigam can also produce experience gems. To summon a Daigam, use a Daigam charm on a block of mossy cobblestone. After a short time, the cobblestone will transform into a Dragam hinge, and summon your Dragam. The summon additional Dragams use more charms on the hinge, like Stonehenge, right? Yeah, hinge. Yeah, casting Dispel or killing a Dragam will return your charm. A Dragam considers its home to be 10 blocks in every direction from its home. So let's do this. Let's actually see, how do we do this? Enchanting apparatus. That is this one up here, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. All right, so let's, do we have time? You know what? I think we're going to start playing around with this stuff in the next episode. I'd like to get, these guys are good. So basically what it comes down to, which is nice, is you put them near, say, if we take the Dragum, and of course this hasn't been changed, and we put it here. Basically, all these animals that it's near, it is going to... How is this fella doing, by the way? Is he dead already? He's just standing there with all of the stuff. This is what I was afraid of. It's like too much for him because he did it all at once. Maybe it'll be better with a few trees. All right, so he stops to better performance, but having all this stuff laying on the ground, not good for performance. So, but on the other hand, I don't think... Well, I mean, he vein mined. It's not like he did it on accident. All right, so we got a lot of stuff he didn't pick up, but there was some stuff he did. So if we grab this book, I guess, and then do this again, he'll get back to work. And now, if he's cutting down one tree at a time, let's watch this one, because I don't know how well it's connected. Yeah, so that's probably pretty easy for him to pick up. Boop. Boop, there we go. So as long as he's kind of cooking along one tree at a time, I think he's going to be fine. Anyways, you put the Dragum down, and he gathers, like, meat and leather and feathers and wool and, you know, all of that stuff without actually killing the animals. And that's pretty cool, so. All right, so that's set up. I'm not even going to touch that whole thing. I know we can summon them, but I think we need, with the trophy, but I think we're going to want to do this the actual way, and I think it'll be kind of cool. So I'm going to attempt to hopefully have enough, and I got to look at something here real quick, just to kind of give you another idea of how I'm going to do this. If we look at stone, right, and if we look here under lava, so we should be able to, if we just do that, and then if we come over here and we open the lava one, I hope this stuff doesn't despawn, but I'll be honest with you, if it does, it's okay. And then Control Q, just gonna throw all this down, and there's a damn good chance this is all gonna despawn before it's done cooking, but I don't know, we'll see. Doesn't matter, I'm gonna log out of this pack the minute we're done here anyway, so we'll find out in the stream. Anyways, guys, so there we go. We got ourselves our Lumberjack. We've got our third of 4 of these ore miners going. We figured out how to use this fella. I think we're doing pretty damn good because I'm generally quite an idiot. So the fact that we're kind of pulling this off is amazing. So, all right, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, click that bell, leave a comment, share on social media. Any and all of those things help me out tremendously. If you guys want to take it to the next level, you become a Patreon. Why are you not picking stuff up? This guy's going to piss me off. Look at him. He's just adorable. Just absolutely adorable. Anyways, yeah, become a Patreon. Get access to this server, plus many others. Hang out in our Discord. Be in our Saturday streams, our Saturday calls. Be in our Discord 24/7. Be on our servers 24/7. And very much help support the work I do. If you guys want to watch the off-camera work on this one is done every Thursday at noon Pacific time at twitch.tv/Bodhi101. Head over now, click that follow button. You can also follow me on all the socials because I post anytime I'm going to go live. And last but not least, if you want to get your own server, head on over to Host Havoc. Use the link down below. That way they know you're coming from one of my videos. And until next time, I want to thank you all so much for hanging out, and we'll see you guys later. Bye!